everyone, welcome back to our second 10th grade Humanities class. Today we are going to be discussing the persuasive writing topic, defending a stance. Thank you for submitting your work for the previous lesson. We hope that you feel more comfortable understanding why, when, and how to use MLA style citation. Let's get started. I have an opinion I want to share. Video lessons are more engaging than emailed readings. Would you agree? I think most would. What about this one? Video lessons are a good way to continue our education. Maybe you agree, maybe you don't, but in any case, now that I've offered my opinion, I want you to consider it more fully, so I'll offer up reasons why I think video lessons are a good way to continue our education. First, they are engaging, more so than an emailed reading. Second, they offer direct instruction on specific skills. Third, they are relatively short and can be reviewed. Fourth, they provide a good opportunity for us to practice our skills. Now I've not only given my opinion, I've gone on to defend it. What do you think now? Do you think video lessons might be a good way to continue our education? Defending a stance is essentially giving the reasons why you hold a position. Let's practice by choosing a stance on the following topic. School uniforms are beneficial for students. Okay, there is no right or wrong stance to take here. What do you think? Yes or no? Either way, for the do now, pause the video and write down at least 3 reasons why you choose yes or no. Try for 5 and see if you can think of 10. Are you all done? I bet you had some convincing reasons, whichever side you chose. I could think of one for both. Uniform shows school unity, or prevent individuality. But what does this have to do with writing? While hearing my reasons for taking my side on video lessons, you might have thought, this feels like a thesis. That's because it is very similar. In persuasive writing, your thesis or main idea will be your stance or main argument. Your thesis is supported by your reasons for taking a particular side or evidence. Strong writers persuade the readers by providing abundant, strong, compelling evidence to support their ideas. What is the purpose of persuasive writing? The purpose of persuasive writing is to persuade. Persuasive essays persuade through strong arguments made about a particular topic. The stronger the evidence provided, the stronger the argument. The stronger the argument, the stronger and more persuasive the essay. If you've ever stated your opinion and supported your opinion with reasons why, you've completed the first step of writing a persuasive essay. Writing a persuasive essay is a lot like a debate. Just like during debates, in persuasive essays you should write down your ideas, think, listen to the other side, support your own ideas with well-researched evidence, stay on topic, be respectful, and carefully respond to the other side. In persuasive essays, you must state an opinion or purpose for the argument, provide the main idea of the argument, and state the gist of the argument with evidence and respond to the opposing ideas. To accomplish these tasks when writing a persuasive essay, there are 3 questions you should ask yourself. What am I discussing? How will I argue my views? And what evidence will I provide to support my ideas? Write these down in your notebook and save them for the next activity. Let's take a look at an example of an argument. Let's take a look at the beginning of an argument about education in Somalia from an article titled "The State of Higher Education in Somalia, Privatization, Rapid Growth, and the Need for Regulation," written by Abdi Anate and published on the website African Arguments. Read the argument and see if you can answer the 3 questions you should ask yourself when writing an essay. What is being discussed here? What are the arguments being made? And what evidence is being used to support ideas? Now that you've read the article, let's talk about it. This article is discussing education in Somalia. It argues that decades of fighting have created many challenges for higher education in Somalia, and it supports this idea with evidence and cites the fact that there are more than 50,000 students attending more than 50 universities across the country. Feel free to read the full article or read other op-eds from African Arguments by clicking on the link in the description below. Now that we've read an example of a persuasive essay, let's craft our own arguments. Here are 3 topics. Arsenal is not the greatest football team on the planet. COT is not harmful for Somaliland. Google is not beneficial to student learning. For each, write a sentence clearly picking a side and provide 3 definitive, realistic reasons why you believe your opinion is the correct one. Feel free to change the wording to sound more persuasive. Great. For the first, maybe one of the reasons was Arsenal is obviously the greatest team on the planet because they play beautiful football. Clearly, this part was written by Nyle, but you might have other reasons for arguing that Arsenal is the greatest football team on the planet. For the second topic, maybe you said that COT is harmful because it uses resources that could be put towards savings. Or maybe you argued the other side and said that it is because it provides jobs for people who sell COT. Maybe you said Google is not beneficial to students learning because you don't retain information you search in Google. Congratulations on completing this video lesson. In this video lesson, we practiced supporting our ideas with evidence. We talked about the structure of persuasive essays. We read an example of a persuasive essay about higher education in Somalia, and practiced the skills we reviewed in this lesson by crafting our own arguments about Arsenal football, COT, and Google. Don't forget that writing persuasively is a competency you need to move on to the 11th grade. Check out the Google Classroom for an assignment that will help you practice providing and defending a stance. For more great tips and tricks on persuasive writing, click on the links below. See you next week.